Hello. So this is the long-awaited review. I've watched this weeks ago. I apologise for taking so long, but things have been going on. So, this is WCW Clash of the Champions, June the 22nd, 1992, otherwise known as Clash of the Champions 19. Now, this was a very interesting evening because basically it was just tag matches all night long. And so we will review it all. The first match was, just to set a point, this is a tournament night. So this is the first match for the NWA World Tag Team Championship Tournament first round match. They're vacant, by the way. The first match representing a team. I can't remember who they represented. Was Joe and Dean, the Malenko brothers. Yeah, Dean Malenko was around in 1992, ladies and gentlemen. And they took on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Nikita Koloff. And Steamboat and Koloff go through to the second round after the Russian sickle, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. 1, 2, 3. The next match was another first round match, and that was the Z-Man and Marcus Alexander Bagwell taking on two members of the Dangerous Alliance, the WCW United States Heavyweight Champion Rick Rude and his partner, the WCW World Television Champion, Stunning Steve Austin. Rude and Austin won. Rude with the Rude Awakening, ladies and gentlemen. Third match was another third round match, and it was, good day, mate. It was Larry and Jeff, I'd say, father and son from Australia. And they took on Dr. Death Steve Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. It lasted about 3 minutes. Steve Williams and Terry Gordy with the comfortable victory. And they go through. The next match was, at this point, the best match of the night. The Dustin Rhodes and Barry Windham, and they took on the other two members of Dangerous Alliance, the Beautiful Bobby and the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. Really, really, really good match. One of the best ones I've seen in WCW. Really good. And Dustin and Barry Windham go through with the victory. They're through to the next round. It was a really good match. The next match was also the NWA World Tag Team Championship, and it was representing Mexico, Silver King 1 and 2, and they took on the WCW United States Tag Team Champions Michael Hayes and Jimmy Jam Garvin. Good match. Silver Kings look really good in this, but Hayes and Jimmy Garvin with the victory. They go through, ladies and gentlemen. They do. They go through. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? No, they went through. Sorry. The next match was Flying Brian and Jushin Thunder Liger, and they took on, representing Canada, the best named wrestler I think I've come across, Beef Wellington. Yeah, that was his name. And his tag team partner, I know you didn't think I was going to mention this guy, did you? But I'm going to. Chris Benoit. Yes, Chris Benoit. And the winners of this match were Flying Brian and Jushin Liger. It was a good match, another good match. But Brian and Liger go through to the second round. And the next match was the Headhunters 1 and 2. Well, I think they were 1 and 2. I'm not 100% sure. And nor did the commentary team, who were Jim Ross and Jesse the Body Ventura. No one actually knew. And they took on, representing Japan, Hiroshi Hase and Akira Nagami, and Hase and Nagami won. Now, if you're paying attention, that's 7 matches. Now you're wondering, where's number 8? Well, number 8 was supposed to happen, where the team from Puerto Rico were supposed to take on the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers. That match didn't happen because during the broadcast, Gordy and Williams came in and said there'd been a terrible automobile accident outside and the Puerto Ricans are not going to be involved. So unfortunately, they can't go through. So with that, the Steiner brothers got a bye. And who would they play in the second round? More on that in a minute. Now, other interesting things happened. There's two other interesting things that happened this night. Just in the pod interview, I had two interviews. The first one was with the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Sting. And Sting basically said, I'll beat you, Big Round Raid, at the Great American Bash. Yeah, I'll beat you. I will defend my world title successfully, and I will beat you. Great American Bash is on July the 12th, so it's coming up. And then the next match was that he interviewed the All-American Ron Simmons. Now, during this, the Ron Simmons was obviously, he's going for the world title and stuff. He thinks he can be the first African-American world champion. I hope he is, because he's great. However, there's a quite distasteful part of this interview that I've been wary about mentioning it, but I'm going to. So, because obviously he's got to get past Vader, who's got to get past Sting. So, like, obviously, that's what's going to be happening. Is like Simmons and Vader might happen. Simmons and Sting might happen. They're both faces, so I don't know how that's going to work. But so Harley Race comes out and he basically said, as a 7-time champion of the world, I had people like you carry my bags. Ron Simmons didn't like that. I personally didn't like that. And I think anybody with half a brain wouldn't like that. That was disgusting. I thought it was... I get why they did it. I get why to get some heat. But I think that's the wrong way to do it. Ron Simmons was fuming and he tried to take Harley Race out. But so, yeah, I think it's wrong, but I get why they did it. So, yeah. So that leads us to the main event, which was a second round match. Now, the second round matches were supposed to happen at the Great American Bash, but because of what I said earlier, that didn't happen. So this match was the WCW World Tag Team Champions Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers, and they took on, conveniently, Dr. Death Steve Williams and Terry Bam Bam Gordy. Why do I say conveniently? Because they knew that if they won and the Steiners won, they'd meet each other in the second round. And conveniently, the Puerto Rico team were in an automobile accident. Conspiracy, ladies and gentlemen. Massive conspiracy. So what happened in this match was another good match. I don't think it was good as Rhodes and Wyndham, but it was Rhodes, Wyndham and Bobby and Anderson. But I think it was good, but I don't think it was on that level. Slightly. There's a few things in it that didn't quite work for me, but it was a good match. However, the winners and advancing, ladies and gentlemen, because if you count, that's 7 winners, so that means they would have gone through. So going through to the next stage were Steve Williams and Terry Gordy. They've gone through. The Steiners are out. Now, at the end of this match, they attacked Scott Steiner's leg, and he looked really hurt. Now, either Scott was selling it brilliantly, or he actually was hurt. We will find out in the coming weeks. Overall, it was good. It did what it set out to do, which was get tag team wrestling like in the forefront, which is good. I like tag team wrestling. You know, who wouldn't? You know, tag teams. You know, some of the best singles wrestlers have come from tag teams. So, well, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was good. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's one of the better ones because it held my interest quite a bit. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this. What a segue. What a segue. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this. So that was your WCW Clash of the Champions, from June the 22nd, 1992. Side point. Somebody's asked me that I know whether I'll be doing these again, like when the network ends at the end of the year. It's coming to the end of the year. I hope so, is the answer to that. I like doing this. I like reviewing the old stuff, and like if and when I get to like the new stuff, I watch the new stuff, but I prefer reviewing the old stuff now. I like to do it in an order. So my gut feeling, my instinct is I'm hoping that the stuff that's on the network now, not just like Raw and SmackDown and NXT and stuff, WCW and ECW and stuff, I want to see that all on Netflix when WWE starts on Netflix in January 25. I don't know if that's the case. I hope so. I've heard rumours it will be, but I've also heard rumours it won't. So I don't know at this point in time. So we'll just carry on. We'll get to the end of the year and we'll cross any bridges that are there at that time. But yeah, I would love to carry on doing this. It keeps me level. It keeps me in the zone. So if you enjoy what I like, thank you. If you don't enjoy what I like, you're weird. Get out of my way. Like, move along, son. Move along. Stay in your lane. Just get out of my way. Yes. But I hope you enjoy this. I hope everything in your life is good. Mine is, as you may have seen my post, it's okay. It's not. I'm fighting. I'm okay. I know this is a wrestling video, but yeah, I'll be all right. I've got friends. Yeah, so I'll be okay, ladies and gentlemen. Keep watching, keep smiling, but most of all, be kind, be nice, be supportive, and just be there. I honestly say this, I am the uncrowned Intercontinental Champion. You know that. I know that. Bron Breakker even knows that. Yeah, Bron, I'm not scared of you. Ooh, I'm Bron Breakker. Ooh. I'm not scared of you, son. Oh, no. If you want a shot at me, which obviously you don't because you're in America, you don't want now to do with me, Sonny Jim. Oh, no. But I'm sidetracked. Sidetracked is what I do, but this is a review of Clash of the Champions. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy what I do, and I'll see you down the road. Thank you, and good night.